Hosseini. I am psychoanalyst and clinical psychologist. Today I want to talk about intelligence and intelligence therapy. You may have heard the phrase IQ. IQ means intelligence quotient, which shows the number of ability of human brain, which is of course is not perfect because we are not able to calculate exactly the human brain power. But the standard IQ tests such as Wechsler or Stanford Binet, they are able to show the cognitive ability and the power of learning and performance of human brain. The number 85 up to 115, which is the outcome of that IQ test, is usually a sign of normal IQ, which if we want to say what is the average of normal IQ, we can call it 90. So if some people or some children, they get higher than 115, we can call them higher in terms of intelligence or superior or genius, according to the number that they are achieving. Or if it's beyond the 85, we can call them behind the normal standard range of intelligence currently in the world. But there is another question that so many of people are asking repeatedly, whether changing intelligence ability and interfering in that number is possible or not. The answer is yes. We are able to change intelligence level of human. Of course, it's something that recently we have understood. Previously, we were thinking that intelligence of human is not changeable. And if you are born with some special number or some special ability in your brain, you are gonna die with that. But recently, the research has shown us that there is something in the brain that we call it neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity means the ability of brain to change in a way which we call it improvement. This means neuroplasticity of the brain let our brain to increase his abilities and skills in variety and different categories. So by proper education and by proper interfering, we are able to increase the neuroplasticity and get advantage of this ability of the brain, and as a result, interfering in that number and changing or improving or developing the intelligence level of a human. So it means that if you have a child who is behind his intelligence, if you have a child, or if you are a person who is facing with some difficulty in terms of learning or in terms of adopting or in terms of having proper intelligence action in some categories, you can try your chance by getting proper education. But how this education and how these systems are helping? Usually, intelligence IQ therapy or IQ education, which is the better name for it, is combined of variety of activities and variety of stages. Usually in that area, we are at first getting the test to understand in which category the brain has problem in developing or in which category the brain is behind his normal ages. Then we start to increase and help that part of brain by a special education and a special plan, which for every children, every single child or every human is different because their number, their activity, and their ability and their process of brain is different. So it means that the specialist is trying to write a proper plan according to the person brain number, which is clear in those standard tests. And after that, in gradually education, why I call it gradually, because you should be aware that changing the neuroplasticity of brain doesn't happen in a one night. You need a time to interfere over there. After gradually education, after step-by-step forwarding, we are able to increase those numbers and we are able to teach the person how to adopt his own brain